Welcome to the fifth quarter. I'm Tara Skipper. Well, Garden Grove is our only team left in the CIF quarterfinals. They're facing a familiar team, the Woodbridge Warriors of Irvine. Over the past 5 preseasons, Garden Grove has beaten Woodbridge 4 times, including this year's thriller. The Argos came out on top 22-19. So, if history has anything to do with tonight's outcome, Garden Grove should have the advantage. Both teams start out strong with 2 quick touchdowns and tie the score at 7. But Grove's Josh Webb closes out the first quarter with a 71-yard touchdown run. This play is just the beginning of Webb's powerful performance for the night. Another impressive run to the end zone, this time 35 yards for Mark Umanzar, plus a successful 2-point conversion brings the score to 22-7. But the Warriors keep proving why they're still in the playoffs. Nick Strine gets the reception and runs with it for 54 yards. Now the lead is just 7. For the remainder of the half, the teams take turns scoring touchdowns, including this 54-yard run by Webb. The score is 44-27 going into halftime. It was a little chilly outside, but that didn't stop Grove fans from supporting their team. Halftime's over. Webb tosses to Avery Williams, and he takes it to the house. The 46-yard TD brings the score to 51-27. Woodbridge keeps fighting. Jalen Craver leaps into the end zone, and it's 51-34. Craver had 163 yards rushing in the contest. Just like they always do, Argos players and fans kicked off the fourth quarter by chanting 4-5 in honor of Kevin Tellis, a Garden Grove football player who passed away last year. The Argos scored 2 more touchdowns and put up a season high of 65 points on the board. The Warriors get a safety and another touchdown, but it's just not enough. The final score is 65-43, and Garden Grove stays alive for another week. Josh Webb collected 275 rushing yards, 37 receiving, and he also passed for 26. But he's giving credit to the rest of the team.
I feel that they played hard. They played their heart out. They played just as hard as I did. I couldn't ask for anything more.
Garden Grove will face another Pacific Coast League team, the Northwood Timberwolves. Coach Willie Puga is already preparing.
That Pacific Coast League is a tough league. Just, every team's good. A couple of teams didn't. Irvine's a good team. They didn't make the playoffs. I know their Coach Curtis is going to have them ready. They're well coached and they're disciplined. It should be a great game. I'm looking forward to it. It's at home, so we're excited about that.
The Segerstrom team comes charging out of an intimidating inflatable Jaguar just before the start of their CIF second-round game with Northwood. First quarter, Northwood faces 4th and 13, and they go for the field goal, and it's good. Trevor Hyman kicks it 31 yards, and the Timberwolves lead 3-0. The fans are bundled up, temperatures as low as the 40s. Still in the first, Segerstrom on 2nd and 15 from their own 20. Max Padilla hands to Gary Furman. He goes left and breaks a tackle, then goes right and finds a lane. He takes it 80 yards to score the touchdown, 7-3 Jaguars. Northwood's Shane Bacoris shows he can break a tackle and rack up some serious yards on the ground. Here, the only one who catches up with him is, you guessed it, Gary Furman. The Jaguars get a second life after Northwood is offsides. They capitalize on this Padilla strike to Furman for a 19-yard score and a 14-3 lead. This sets off a Rockettes-like performance by the Segerstrom cheer squad. When the Northwood band takes the field at halftime, the Segerstrom lead is 14-9. Segerstrom's Furman gains nearly 200 yards rushing in this game. He proves very hard to bring down. The Timberwolves save the best for last. Here, Ricky Bautista escapes the sack, puts on a couple of moves, then fires over the middle. Tyler Molnar makes a nice catch in the end zone with the defender right on him. 18-14 Northwood. Northwood turns the defense up a notch too. The Timberwolves swarm Padilla, and Tyler Perkins sacks him. On 2nd and 7, Northwood strikes again. Reed Gubernick gets behind the defenders, and Ricky Bautista puts it right in his hands. Bautista passes for over 230 yards in the game. Now it's 25-14 Timberwolves. The Jaguars fought hard to the end, but the strong fourth quarter is enough to send Northwood to the semis. Final score is 25-14. They'll play Garden Grove next week in Garden Grove.
We were a little frustrated in the first half, but we had to fight through it and get back into the game, and we came back and we won it.
Kevin Figge made some good runs, and Ricky Bautista made a couple of great throws, and Tyler Molnar and Reed Gubernick makes some great catches, so that really helped us down the road.
Out to Tustin High's Northrop Field we go, where the Golden West League champion Loara Saxons are taking on the Beckman Patriots. It's easy to get rattled in second-round CIF play, especially when you are an at-large team taking on a team with a 10-1 record. First quarter, Beckman on offense. A Cameron Bede goalie pass is picked off by Waltez Gaines. Loara capitalizes with a touchdown by quarterback Howard Gauta. Gauta is on the Beckman defense most wanted list. The Saxons retake possession, but a Gauta pass made under pressure goes straight to John Lee. He runs it back 43 yards for the score, and the game is tied at 7. The Patriots get the ball back after a fumble. The players follow the bouncing ball, but Martin Hernandez comes up with it. Beckman capitalizes with a 59-yard Jeff Kim touchdown, and it's 14-7 Patriots. Second quarter, the Saxons tie the game on this 38-yard touchdown by Gauta. The Loara QB averages 183 yards and 18 points a game. The Patriots took the lead back with a field goal, but the Saxons respond with another drive, including a pass to Robert Owens. The Snag sets up another Gauta touchdown, this time from 25 yards out, and the lead changes hands again. With seconds to go in the half and again down by 3, Gauta eludes intense pressure from Beckman linebackers and finds Owen in the end zone for the 8-yard touchdown pass. The Saxons go into the locker room with a 28-24 lead. Third quarter, the Patriots light the fire. Bede goalie hands off to Jeff Kim. He finds a hole and goes 45 yards for the touchdown. He would have a total of 315 yards rushing on the night. An interception by James Caprillion gets the ball back for the Patriots, and they capitalize with a 24-yard touchdown run by Zach Rivera. In just a few minutes, the Patriots lead 39-28. Beckman widens the lead with a pitch to Rivera, who airs it out 62 yards to Will Baring for the score, and the Patriots surge to a 45-28 lead. Final score, Beckman 59, Loara 42.
We're a team that's growing with every game. We still have some young guys on offense, and they just keep getting better each and every game. And it's just kind of fun. You know, this is we're a young school still, and this is going to be a first for us, and that's going to be very exciting.
The Patriots move on to the semifinals, a first in the school's short 6-year history. They face Corona Del Mar. This is Tara Skipper. We'll be back next week with another edition of the 5th Quarter.